All right. I want to start by saying, call on Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kodash. Double honors to Apostle Elders, the great millstone, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to all the occupants in the four corners of the earth, all the confused and faced brothers who teach and preach this gospel, Yahushua, Hamashiach, with truth and sincerity. This is the year of Karagma. I am Yaiquad, a part of the camp of YSO, Yahushua Sanctified Ones. And I just want to get a little bit into Donald Trump. Um, and and this Trump makes suggestions that Trump suggests other countries should pay the U.S. for protecting tankers. All right, well we know how that go with Donald Trump because they really didn't protect tankers; they was blowing tankers up. I think it was 6 tankers that had ended up getting hit by missiles uh, from the U.S. who supposedly say that it was supposedly the Iranians who did it. All right, but we know how the devil work, right? We're not, if he could, he would deceive the very elect, you know, where Uh, but I want to get into this. I'm gonna read a little bit of this, and I'm gonna pull out some scriptures. Because right now, really, man, we in the end time, man. I mean, like for real, like, man, if this not the end time, then man, I don't know what time could be, man. But as I'm sure all the brothers is, praying uh hard for this to be the end times because, I mean, it's just wars, rumors of wars. It's so much going on right now in this world, man. So much wickedness. The wickedness is so high and so heavy at this point in time, man. We'd be at camp and there's so many people you see that just don't care about the Lord, don't even think the Lord is real, don't even lift up the Bible, don't even think about the Bible anymore. It ain't like when I said it at camp before that last weekend that this weekend that Big Mama left and and that's it. God left. The Lord left with him. Even though it was in wickedness and it was that Christianity bullshit. But it's the point that we still have zeal for the Lord. What I'm saying, but not according to knowledge. Jacob always had a zeal for the Lord. It was always a holy people. We were made that way. But Jake now don't even believe. What I mean? Jake don't even try to pick up the Bible no more. Uh, so we just done got into a bad rut, man. You know. But I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna start reading this right here. But like I said, at this point in time, hey, look, Kolo Yahbashim Shai, that Trump is pulled into this war, America's put into this war, and this is the third war, and we can come home. You know what I mean? That Yahweh Shai can come back and save us, and we can get our kingdom back. You know, because right now the wicked is in rulership and the people's mourning, man. You know, uh, this whole world, this whole earth, the land, the sea, the creatures, everything is in mourning. You know, so I'm gonna read this right quick. Trump suggests this is from PBS News, PBS News Hour. Trump suggests other countries should pay the U.S. for protecting tankers. Washington AP. President Donald Trump is suggesting the United States should not protect ships in the strategic Straits of Hormuz without compensation from other countries. The U.S. blamed Iran for attacks on 2 oil tankers. Now they blamed them for 2, but it was 6 oil tankers that had been attacked. All right, it was 6 of them that was attacked, but they're blaming. I guess America's trying to blame them for 2. But anyway, the U.S. blames Iran for attacks on 2 oil tankers this month near the Straits of Hormuz. All right, and if you know anything about the Straits of Hormuz, if you look it up on the map, um, uh, 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 it's hold on, matter of fact, let me just Let me just grab it because um, let me grab it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just make it simple rather than not go through all that. Type Straits of Hormuz. All right, I'm gonna just put it up on the map. All right. Nah, it's not what I wanted. Hold on. Well, I wanted more images. All right. This one to do right here. Oh well, this is a perfect one right here. That's good. All right, so here we got the Persian Gulf, right? It splits Iran and Saudi Arabia, um, Persian Gulf, and this is strait, right? You know, a strait is a hard place to get through. It's just, it's so but it's hard to get to navigate through this area. It's with these big ass ships, so they have to navigate around these areas in the Strait of Hormuz. So and here is what you call Arabian Sea, but right in here, this is um, 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 uh, the Oman, right? The Gulf of Oman. All right. So right here is where the oil tankers that was supposedly getting bombed. All right, and evidently, you see, Iran is right in that same area. Uh, Off the Gulf of Oman. And so between the Persian Gulf and the Oman Gulf is the strait. All right, this is the strait. It's a difficulty, a position of difficulty, right? And you can see it will be difficult to get your vessels around in this area, but it push you close to the land of Iran. Iran could tear some shit up. That's why they talk about they close this, because if they close this off, they'll close the strait off, and there'll be no way to get oil in from the Arabian Sea. There'll be no way to get the oil in here. Or out of Iraq or Saudi Arabia, or any of these areas here, there'd be it will be, it will shut down a lot of oil, and a lot of countries will have a lot of different problems if Iran shut their their the oil down coming through this way, the port, for lack of a better word, right now. The way they transfer oil in and out. Um, so anyway, so with that, that's just the Straits of Hormuz. For who those who don't really know. I mean, I'm pretty sure all you brothers that's paying attention, you're pretty much in the know, and you're pretty well. Um, should be, I'm pretty sure you're pretty well educated on uh, Iran and Straits of Hormuz and Persian Gulf. All right, so I'm gonna go back. Uh, see what was I at? Let's see here. All right. So the U.S. blames Iran for attacks on two oil tankers this month near the Straits of Hormuz, denouncing what is called a campaign of escalating tensions in a region crucial to global energy supplies. Okay, so that region is crucial. It's to economics, global energy. You know, Trump Trump says most of the oil China and Japan import goes through the strait, adding all of these countries should be protecting their own ships on what has always been a dangerous journey. All right, so here you got this devil, right? He gonna blow Iran up, and he gonna do an airstrike. All of a sudden, he calls the airstrike off. Iran blew up the tankers. There's gonna be big consequences. He's supposedly gonna blow up Iran, send a missile strike to Iran, and now he's backtracking on that. Now this devil, you know, put sanctions on Iran, on the supreme leader of Iran, the head of Iran. Not because if you don't know, the president, the Iranian president is not the actual head. He's more like a figurehead to like basically he's like what Donald Trump is, but he has no power. Donald Trump, I guess, here in America has some power, but the Iranian president has not very much power because the true power lies in the supreme leader. The supreme leader is religious leader of Iran. He's Muslim, and he has the supreme power over all the whole country, everything. So, so here, so So he pulls back. So Donald Trump is pulling back. He put sanctions on the actual supreme leader, on their actual head. So that's going to cause, because if I'm not mistaken, I read somewhere where it said that Iran was preparing to uh, strike back at America's sanctions uh, through cyber attacks. So I'm gonna probably do another video on that later. But anyway, so he pulls back the tension, or he pulls back the strike. He don't strike. I mean, and that's really a bitch call, because in the middle of him pulling back the strike, the first thing he say is or after he say he pulled back the strike, he had 10 minutes to go, and he was so heroic, and he stopped the strike because he loved the Iranian people, whatever bullshit he gave out his mouth. The next thing was that, well, because they will be obliterated. In the middle. Hey, it's the devil, man. Like in the middle of being a bitch, he's like, I'm running, but I'm gonna still try to talk some shit to try to save face. So that's street ethics. You don't, if you're gonna be about it, you don't keep running your fucking mouth. You're gonna do it, you better handle your business. So really, man, hey man, America's showing their weakness. America is showing that they're very weak. That they're not as strong as what they used to be, and that's because other countries has gotten just as strong as them. They have nuclear weapons or capability for a nuclear weapon. They don't think they might, but neither did they think North Korea could ever build a nuke. So you don't know what Iran really truly has. Because Iran put out that they're ready for a war with America. They're not afraid. They don't mind fighting America. They like, hell, shit, come on, get it then. Hey, might as well. And it was on IG that I don't have my IG on here, but it was on IG, was saying that the Iranian president, or it was either the president or it was the supreme leader. He was like, uh, America, that if you fight us, the fight is not going to only stay here in Iran. The fight is going to come to America. It's going to leave the shores. It's going to be in all these regions. So they know it's biblical prophecy, man. They gonna get them hooks put in them jaws. That's Joel the third chapter. Them hooks is gonna get put in them jaws, and the Lord is gonna draw them into that battle, man. That's the battle. And Trump trying to run from prophecy. He's trying to slow prophecy down. Esau don't want to give up their power. And he's trying to bullshit his way. To stand in power. All right. I gotta talk too much. Talked enough. Let me finish up reading. What was I at? Trump says most of the oil China and Japan imports goes through the Strait, adding all of these countries should be protecting their own ships on what has always been a dangerous journey. All right. So Donald Trump says China gets 91% of its oil from the Strait, Japan 62%. Now, the funny thing about Japan, now America just literally bombed two of Japan's, if not six, of Japan's vessels. Two that we for surely know that they that they did, trying to blame Iran, trying to scare Japan away from making a deal with Iran. Now, these are supposed to be as their America's allies, right? This is a deal that America made. Yeah, hey, what they call America, the policeman of the world. All right, well, you the superpower of the world. You the policeman of the world. You're the big brother. That's all in that big brother. You police the world. You protect everybody. All right. So, but Japan, we know that you swore to protect Japan because what was that? Hiroshima. You dropped the fucking bombs. The atom bomb. You know, at a time when they said peace, and they agreed not to try to get a nuclear weapon. They can't even get the nuclear capacity to protect their own self from China. They can't protect themselves from North Korea. Why? Because you're their big brother. You chose to protect them by what? Putting them in fear of you and dropping a bomb on them. All right. So Japan 62% and many other countries likewise. So why are we, meaning United States of America, protecting the shipping lanes for other countries? See, that's America, man. What does America do, man? He goes against he'll make a fucking rule. He'll make a fucking treaty with you, you know, and he'll go and break it with no problem. He'll try to find ways out of this shit. He never, he's not that he's crooked. He can never be straight, man. You know, he's a devil. He's a deceiver, man. You know, like just like he did with the Gadites. You know, he made laws with them. He made pacts with them. You know, he made covenants with them. And what did he do? He turned around and broke every single one of them, man. You know, he's a liar. You can't trust this devil, man. You know, he'll make a deal with you, then he'll renege on the deal. All right. So all these countries know that because they're evidently they know, especially with Donald Trump in office, they seeing what Esau is. Esau is the fucking devil, right? He's showing his true colors of who he is, man. You know, that's what he is. All right. So why are we protecting the shipping lanes for other countries? Many years for zero compensation. So now all of a sudden Iran not afraid to get back with your ass. You're a little afraid that Iran's gonna get in your ass. Now you ready to pull out of the fucking Straits of Hormuz. You know, now you trying to run from prophecy. Now you like, man, you know, you don't really want this war. So you want to bluff your way. Cause I think he got the Art of the Deal book, some bullshit. It's about bluffing his way through to where he is now or some shit. But I guess he think everything's gonna be a bluff and but you know what? Hey man, you gonna fuck with the wrong one and they gonna hit your ass back. And Iran already did that. You know, Iran gonna test your resolve, see what you got, see what you're really made of. All right. All of these countries should be protecting their own ships on what has always been a dangerous journey. We don't even need to be there. Look at that. Look at this devil. He already ready to pull out, man. He's scared. Hey, Iran got Esau scared already. We don't even need to be there. And but then too, you don't know this devil. He'll say some shit like that, but then he'll turn around and sneak and try to drop a bomb on Iran on a back door or some shit. He'll try to find another way in to attack Iran. You can't trust this devil. You know what I'm saying? He's wicked as hell. We don't even need to be there. Uh, Salakia. We don't even need to be there in that the U.S. has just become by far the largest producer of energy anywhere in the world. The U.S. request for Iran is very simple: no, no nuclear weapons, and no further sponsoring of terror. So, what makes America think that Iran want to listen to their bitch asses? Like they just shot down your fucking drone, and matter of fact, they said that they could have shot down the airliner that had 35 American passengers on it that was flying right next to the drone, and they held restraint from doing it. Now I'm pretty sure they wish they would have now. But this is what this devil do, man. He think he got the power. He think he can keep the power by bluffing or by throwing these big ass bluffs out, man. He full of hot air, man. You pop his ass, ain't nothing but air come out of him. Everything he say is bullshit. Right? But eventually the bully gonna get tried, man. You're gonna bully your way for so long, man, and eventually somebody gonna try your ass. Somebody gonna step up to the plate and punch the shit out your ass. Now what you gonna do? Well, America got punched. You know, America's running now. The bully is starting to run. He's like, shit, why are we even in there now anyway? He's just devil trying to find a way out because he's scared, man. He's not really ready for that. He's not really cut out for that. He's just a big ass shit talker. All right. Hey, we know Esau's weak. He's a pussy. All right. But I'm gonna pull out this scripture though. All right. This is Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled. Right. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled. Man, that's Esau. Esau has spoiled the children of Israel, and even right now, all the nations. But nobody was fucking with Esau. Mainly the 12 tribes of Israel, the northern and southern tribe, southern and northern tribe. We wasn't fucking with Esau. We didn't fuck with Esau. You know what I'm saying? But they came over fucking with us and want to spoil us. All right. So woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. We didn't come. Like I say, man, we had no treacherous dealings with Esau, but they came over, putting us in slavery, captivity. You can read about the Greek, Alexander the Greek, Rome, when they came through, put us in captivity, 70 AD, the dispersion of the Jews, so forth and so on, what I'm saying, to now today, to present Babylon today, man, you know. and they deal not treacherously with thee. When thou have ceased to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. So now this devil's trying to find a way out of spoiling, right? He's trying to find a way out of fucking dealing with Iran right now. Now he want to come to the round table meeting with Iran and talk for what, man? There's no point. How could you want to talk to somebody that just blew up your $130 million asset plane, what is that, drone? How could you even want to talk to somebody that supposedly blew up 6 oil tankers of your allies? Hey man, you can't trust this devil, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you can't trust man. Man will fail you every time. These countries is learning that America is just full of shit, that their president is full of shit. He got allies, but he's not looking out for him. He's not backing them up, man. He's saying, I'm gonna charge you motherfuckers because I gotta go over here and fight with Iran. And then he said, better yet, I could just pull out of this shit, period. Let me just pull out of Iran and just get that. Me just because I don't want to really fuck with them. You know what I mean? Hey man, he's a bastard, man. He's just a fucking nobody. He's a base man. All right. So when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. So if they run away from this fight, the fight is going to be brought to them. They're going to be sucked into that fight. See, the Lord not going to let them get out of that fight. All right. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And that's also us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because once the Lord releases us out of this and he sends Yahweh Shai back, hey man, we gonna fuck Esau up. Esau gonna get fucked up all over, but we gonna fuck Esau up. Okay, Esau gonna be getting fucked up by all these other countries because the beast shall hate the whore. Esau gonna get fucked up by all these other countries, but when we get out and the Lord come and bless us with that spiritual power, hey, we gonna just rip through Esau, man, as well as the other countries, what's the pursuant to Psalms? What's that? Psalms 83. Hey, they was confederate against thee. So all these countries had a hand in the downfall of our people, in the downfall of Israel, the real Israelites. Benjamin, Judah, Levi, all the way down to Issachar. So they're gonna have to pay for the shit that they've done to our people. Still to this day, do to our people. All right. All right. I'm gonna get right now. I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna go. This is Joel. The third. I'm trying not to make this too long, so I want to kind of move along. I don't want to, I'm trying to make it kind of quick. I don't want to be all night. For behold, in those days and in the time when I should bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And this devil trying to run from Jehoshaphat. He's trying to run from the valley. He don't want to be there because, see, you read the scriptures tell you that this is about to be the end of your people. America will never be great again. And only how America can be great is to put the Negroes back in physical captivity. Okay. Only how America can be great is if they get free labor from all the tribes of Israel that's here in America now today. Okay. This place will never be great again because we're not going into physical captivity because the Lord is taking us out of this captivity. All right. I will also gather all the nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them. All right. How does the Lord plead with you? Through his anger, through the war, right? He's not going to beg you. He's not going, oh, please. Oh. No, the Lord is going to make you fight. That's the pleading the Lord is going to do. He's going to fucking obliterate your ass, I will also gather all the nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people, for my people. All right. It means there's a certain set of people on this earth that is the Lord's. All right. And that's the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you got in captivity now today. All right. I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. Yasharallah. All right. Prince of the power. Okay. And for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right. And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot. All right. In captivity, in physical captivity, what they do, they gave a boy for a harlot, man. You know, and sold a girl for wine. So, we were being sold for nothing, man, just for things for entertainment purposes, to have sex with, to beat, bruise, to just pillage, to just do whatever they wanted, whatever will that they wanted to do to our people, they did, All right. And sold the girl for wine that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Philistine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. All right. So whatever you've done, everything you've done is going to come right back to your own head, Esau. Donald Trump, you can't run from this. Don't be a bitch. Be a man, stand up and just go fight. You got no choice now. This is it. You're there, man. You're there, man. Don't bitch out now. Don't back down. There ain't no other way to go but just to go straight balls on in. Because either way it go, whether if you go uh uh faking like you tough, or whether if you go kicking and screaming, right? The Lord is gonna draw your ass into that war. All right. There's no way out of it. The Lord is drawing your ass in that war. All right. Here, let me get this here. I'm gonna go jump down where it says just verse 6. Well, I'm probably just read this most of this chapter anyway, though, because this I love this chapter. Joel, third chapter it's a great chapter. I'm gonna probably skip around some parts, probably not. I don't know. But because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried it into your temples, my goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their borders. Behold, I will raise them up, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And this is the prophecy that America is running from. Because what you have done to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans will be done back unto you. All right, and that's Obadiah, I think, 15. All right, but I'll probably jump and get that too. Um, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. So your sons and your daughters, so our Lord said, whatever you have done, I shall recompense back upon you. So you're gonna get that back. So if you sold my sons and my daughters of Israel, then I'm gonna sell your sons and your daughters of Esau, of Idumea, of the so-called white man, unto the children of Judah. Okay. Hey, if you brothers watching Nat Turner, I know I'm pretty sure you brothers have. You watching Nat Turner, you see how the little girl came run out the house, the little Edomite girl, the little Shedamite. She had little Jake, princess, dragging her by a rope. Thought she's playing with her like a fucking toy. But that same thing's gonna happen to your children. All right. Are the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off. For the Lord hath spoken. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. All right, this is what the Lord is doing. Prepare war. He said, you are the Gentiles. You're the natural Gentiles. All right, we're the Gentile foreigners. Okay, the Israelites is the Gentile foreigners here in America because we don't know we're Israel, but we're foreign to who we are. We didn't know we are foreigners to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're foreigner Israelites. Okay, so makes us Gentiles. But makes us the foreigner Gentiles. You are the natural Gentiles. All right, you're the heathens, the wicked. Okay, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. And that's why y'all right now all up in the Straits of Hormuz. That's why y'all all going up towards that Persian Gulf, man. That's why y'all in that region, because the Lord has put the hooks in your jaws and He's pulling y'all into this war. Okay, because why? Because it's time for Him to recompense what you have done upon His children. It's time for it to come back to you, man. All right. So all this shit that's going on, all this, all this war, rumors of war, you know, it's coming back to you, man. Hey, what's that, Reverend? What was that, Reverend, for that Hamite, Obama? What was this, Reverend? What's that man's name? Man, Reverend. Damn, Reverend something. Reverend, not Sharkin, bitch ass. Reverend. I can't think of his name right now, but he said it's Obama's Reverend that he disavowed in order to become an American president. Uh, he turned his back on the dude. But he said America, the roosters have come home to roost. Hey man, this is it, man. The rooster has come home to roost, man. The shit has finally fallen onto your doorstep. All the shit that you have done, not only just to the children of Israel, but mainly the children of Israel, but upon the whole face of the earth, man. Hey, the shit has finally come back to your doorstep. The shit has finally come back and slap you in your face. Hey man, this is gonna be a beautiful day. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful day seeing you Edomites run around with your heads like run around with your heads cut off, like cut off, slocky. Run around like chickens with your head cut off. It's gonna be a beautiful day to see you all fucked up with that look of fear and that look of desperation. It's gonna be a beautiful day to see you scream and holler, crying. No more proudness, no more pride, no more head up high, no more fucking smirks, no more of the little smirky ass looks you give. It's gonna be a beautiful motherfucking day to see you have to feel what the Israelites feel daily. All right. It's gonna be a beautiful day to see you feel wishing that it was day, wishing that it was night. You know, hating one day to the next day, hating your life 1 second to the next. It's gonna be a beautiful fucking day. All right. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Hey man, right now, man, Iran will be considered one of the weak. They were weaker than America. You know, North Korea. Hey, North Korea's talking shit. They just shot off a few missiles a couple days ago. They were supposed to. Donald Trump talk all that bullshit. They're supposed to, but hey, they got the missile, so they aren't about to fuck with North Korea. You know, it's just like North Korea. Nobody knew that they was getting stronger. Why? Because the Lord had you over here fighting Iraq and Afghanistan and these other countries like North Korea. Man, they build up the nukes. Man, they build up their strength. Now they strong enough to deal with you. Now it's on an even playing field, and this is just some scary shit to America. And you don't know what Iran got, man. Iran probably got nukes, just don't know they got them. This doesn't mean that they don't have it. It's like they say, oh no, North Korea could never have a nuke, and if they did, they couldn't get it off their shores. It would go no more than 50 feet. Talking all this shit, man. They keep shooting them bitches over Japan, Polo Japan, fuck Japan. But hey, man, Ammon is freaking out, man. You know, because you got North Korea over there, hey, busting shit off over top of their ass, So, hey, man, hey, this shit is going down, man. It's beautiful. All right, what was that? Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Hey, baby, it's time. Come get you down, for the press is full and vast overflow, for their wickedness is great. Hey, man, what greater wickedness is upon the face of this earth? Right now, we just had camp in Nashville, man, and they say have fucking great. This is what, Gay Pride Month or some shit? They had a big ass gay weekend, man. Big ass bunch of sissies out there, man. Bunch of homos out there, men and women, loving each other, abusing their own flesh, doing the thing which is unnatural and unseemly to their bodies, man. You know, abomination, you know. So that wickedness is high, man. All right. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decisions. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decisions. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. So that's it, man. I mean, hey, look. So, hey, man. Esau, your time is at an end. You know what I'm saying? This is the time for you to fall, man. You know, this is just your time, man. It's over. You've had your reign. You've had 600 years plus of reign, man. You've been doing this thing since the 1400s and earlier. You've been doing your dirty shit. Coming from Europe, taking down the Moors, taking down our people, King James, and all our people in Europe, and covering the faces of the judges. You was doing that back in the time of Antiochus and the time of Alexander the Great and Rome and all that. And you was changing the faces of the judges, changed the Lord uh, image, changed the truth into a tried to change the truth into a lie, put Christianity, Catholics, and Buddhists and all this Muslim, all this bullshit, man. You got so much shit to pay for, man. Like I said, you have so much shit to pay for that you have placed upon the face of this earth, man. You know. Uh let me see. I think I was gonna get. Let me get this. It's another one, another scripture I wanted to get. This is Isaiah 21. A grievous vision is declared unto me. A grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealer dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Hey, so that's you, Esau. You the most treacherous, and you the most spoilers. You spoil everybody, man. You fuck the whole world, man. You know, amongst all the things that you've done, you really have done the shit with the whole world, man. You know, you just you're a retarded bastard. You ain't got no father, man. You know. All right. Hey, I'm gonna just let me get this script. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go make it long. I just was gonna put a. I had really just a couple scripts. I didn't really want to do uh, um uh a big thing. I just was wanted to hit a couple quick scriptures and if a brother want to add to it, very much have fun with it. If I miss something or whatever, but I'm gonna just read this one. This is Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity. No, I'm reading 9. Revelation is 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into cap. Hold on, Salaki. Salaki, give me a second. I just thought about something. I think I had a precepts pulled up here. I think I have it. Someone want to grab before I even go there. Salaki. Yep. Hey, yep. This is Matthew 7 and 2. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye met, it shall be measured to you again. So right there, man, you've judged the people, you've judged this world with robbery, murder, rape, pillaging. You've done some of the most unseemliest shit to children, to men, to women. You learn how to do medicine by cutting women open and men open and all kind of shit. I mean, the shit you just put on this earth is just unimaginable. What you've done to people, and let alone talk about the slave trade when we was coming over here, sitting in filth and shit and muck in the mire, the detestable way we got here, being packed in cargo ships like fucking sardines in a can. The shit. So for that judgment, ye judge, ye shall be judged. All right, and with what measure you met, it shall be measured to you. Everything you've done. Every fucking ounce of anything that you have done, it is going to be double. double unto your ass. All right. Um, I could have got a couple more of these scriptures here. I actually got a couple of scriptures I was gonna get anyway, but it's not even, it's the pretty much the point is made on my end, but let me grab hold on, Slocky. Let me grab bear with me, brothers. I'm a little hold on, all right, here we go. Slocky. Let me grab Slocky. Let me grab Diet. You know, just wanna hold on. All right, this is Obadiah 1, and I'm gonna jump down. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh Bashem Yahushai concerning Edom, Esau. Okay. Your whole nation. We have heard a rumor from the Lord. An ambassador is set among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. And right now, man, hey, that's the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Hey, we rising up against you in battle. And then you gonna battle the Lord. All right, all y'all gonna battle the Lord. All the heathen gonna battle the Lord. Then you're gonna turn around and battle the Lord. All right. I'm gonna jump down here uh to 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. All right. And that go right with Joel, the 3rd chapter, Isaiah. It goes right back into what you have done. It's going to be done unto you, man. Every measure, Matthew, whatever measure you have measured the people, whatever judgment you have judged upon the people. Okay. I could have read most of Obadiah, but hey, read Obadiah, brothers, you'll get the point. But the point that I'm jumping at is that everything you've done, all right, it's going to be done right back unto you, plus double. All right. Matter of fact, let me go. For as ye have drunken upon my holy mountains, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. All right. I must jump down to 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. For the house of Esau, man, that means your whole nation is going to be done away with. The Lord is going to put you through slavery, and you're going to go through all the hell. And after your hell, you're going to be done away with. Your whole soul is just going to be gone. All right, you're going to be wiped out like you never existed. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain, the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria and Benjamin shall possess Galilee. And the captivity of the host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Shepherd, shall possess the cities of the south. Slakia, I got that wrong, Akim. And Savior shall come up on Mount of Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Amen. So hold on. Let me get hold on. Slakia. Bear with 1 minute. Where is that at? All right, well, yeah, but Esau, everything you've done, man, it's just gonna be done back unto you. And it's and your calamity that you measured the men by, the shit that you've given and you have measure your by your measures. You know, but that's even just like when you think about your all your laws fall upon your own self, man. You know what I'm saying? All your laws condemn you. You're condemned by your own laws. You know, because when a man does something in your country, in your fake ass country, which is not your country, but when a man does something, you know what happens to him? He gets judged, right? He has to pay the penalty for that crime that he committed. But you're violent, man. You know, hey, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be the Lord said you're gonna cut your ass off forever. Because why? Because your violence towards your brother Jacob. All right, you're gonna be cut off forever. All right. And the day that thou stoodest one on the other side, and in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. But thou should have not have looked upon the day of thy brother and the day of and he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gates of my people in the day of the calamity. Yea, thou shouldest have not looked on their afflictions in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hand on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shalt thou have stood in the crossways to cut off those of his that did escape, neither shouldest thou have delivered up those to his that did remain in the day of distress. All right. So everything you've done, man, hey man, double unto you, man. You know, you're gonna get all that shit back double. All right, you're gonna get paid back for all the hell and calamity that you caused by the measure that you've met. It will come back to you. All right. I'm gonna get one more script. Uh what was I think it was Revelation 13 I wanted to get. I think I'll just close out on that. You know, brothers can I mean you can hit Esau with Ezekiel 35 and uh 34, 30, 35. I think it's 35, Ezekiel 35, you know, is another one talk about uh preach against Esau, the mount of Esau. Um I mean evidently is there's many different ways you can cut Esau in the Bible. Um but I want to get this one. Hold on. Here, let's see. Oh yeah, can't forget Revelation 18. You know, cuss Esau. You know, it's another good way to cut Esau. You know, Isaiah 66, Isaiah 60. But let me get what was I looking for? Uh, bear with me, brothers. I had too many things on my mind at once. And it's Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shem Shah. I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the broom of destruction. The broom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. And that's the nuclear weapons, man. Hey, it's gonna be sweat. Hey, because when that shit is like a sweeping fire, man. You know, they show you in all the movies how that fire, man, when that fire hit, that hey, and the Lord gonna send them fanners, and them fanners and angels, they gonna fan them flames. It's gonna be even hotter. It's gonna be hotter than some, hey man, it's gonna be a temperature that ain't never been felt upon the face of this earth. That's why it's gonna be such a great uh uh uh, this is gonna be such a great time for the Israelites, man. You know, it's gonna be like a time never seen before, man. You know, we're gonna get out of here, and this shit is gonna be great, man. You know, I can't, I'm lost for the word right now. Salvation, our salvation. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great. Egypt ain't gonna have shit on this. All right, all right. Salaki. All right, let me get let me get what's up on? Uh, uh, oh, another one is Ezekiel 25, chapter 25. I think Ezekiel 25 and 12 talks. 25, the beginnings about the Ammonites and Moab, and I think 12 is like about it's about Edom. So yeah, there's other cuts. 28 talks about the king of Tyre, I believe. But there's many different cuts, and that's Ezekiel. Uh, I want to get Ezekiel 35 as well. Talks about Edom bitch ass, Esau's people. Jeremiah 49, you can cut Esau with. Uh, Matthew 25 and 31, I think. Yeah. All right, but anyway, I'm sitting here. Uh, let me see. All right, this is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 35. Um, Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. That's another way for saying Esau, Edomites, so-called white men, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord power Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right. So there was a time we were supposed to be let the fuck go, giving back our money, our land, our treasures, our women, our rights, and get the fuck, give us back our land, give us our sovereignty back. We supposed to be a sovereign nation. You're not supposed to have nothing to do with you fucks, and we supposed to be cut off from y'all. Y'all supposed to be cut off from us, but you motherfuckers still held on tight. All right. We still to this day, when the Lord come back, we're gonna be found in your hand. The Lord said, "Woe unto the man that stealeth the man, and he's still found in his hand when the Lord returns." So that's roughly paraphrasing, but therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood. And what should prepare you unto blood, man? Going to the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. All right. I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. So no matter how much you run, Donald Trump, no matter how much you try to get away, and no matter how much you try to run from this war with Iran, hey, the Lord is gonna pursue your ass. All this blood. Hey, you blew up the damn ships. It was you create your own hell. All right. So no matter how much you try to run from it, it's gonna come and chase you. Your blood will pursue you because the Lord said you love blood. So since why you love this so much, the blood shall pursue you. All right, it's gonna chase you. You're never gonna get away from it. All right, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. So this same weapons you use, these nuclear missiles, these tanks, airplanes, guns, everything, everything you get that you use for a weapon, the same shit is gonna be used upon you. All right, you're gonna use it's gonna be to your own distress. It's gonna be to your own destruction. All right. What was that? By the force of the sword in a time of their calamity, in a time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So you didn't hate blood. You didn't hate killing the children of Israel. You didn't hate cutting Jake women, Judite women's stomachs open, and all the tribe women's stomachs open and stumping their baby's head on the ground and busting their heads open. You didn't mind feeding their babies to alligators. You didn't mind taking a men and having anal sex with them. You didn't mind raping their little boys and little girls and putting them on sex farms. You didn't mind none of the shit that you did to us in slavery or the slave ships, throwing us overboard because they were sick and some people had disease because you put them in the most filthiest situations. You didn't mind nothing that in slavery that everything that Cristobal Colon done in the South America, Central and South Americas. You didn't mind the blood. You didn't mind none of the blood that you committed upon the whole face of the earth. All right. The Lord said, I will destroy him who destroyeth the earth. You are the destroyer. All right. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. All right. Uh, I think I'm gonna end it on this last scripture right here. Like I said, I really wasn't trying to get too much. I wasn't trying to go too long, but I think I went longer than what I wanted to. So let me grab this. I'm gonna just end it off right here. Because I know brothers got bad attention spans, and I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to go overkill. Because you can go scripture for days. You know, you go scriptures for days on Esau. I think I might might get two scriptures out of here. Yeah. And let me see. Man, this is Revelation 18. Therefore, all shall 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who judges them. Hey, the Lord judging you, man. And a part of your judgment is going to the Strait of Hormuz. Part of your judgment is going to that valley of Jehoshaphat, being pulled up into that war. World War III, and then your country is gonna be burned. Hey, Iran said that America know this war. When you have war with us, it's not gonna just be war in Iran. This war is gonna go to America and to all the regions around you. The war is gonna happen. So once America make that fatal mistake, the war is gonna happen, and that war is not gonna sit in Iran. It's gonna come over to America. All right. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. All right. I just want to read that because I just want you to know you're gonna burn. America, you're gonna fucking burn. All right. I wanna let me go here to man, there's so much. Best also pick, this is Revelation. This is Revelation 17 and 4. And a woman was arrayed in purple. And a woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination. Hey man, America's full of abomination, man. Everything about you is abomination. Everything about you're wicked. You are the wicked. All right. You are the border of wickedness. All right. You are the wicked Esau, so-called white man. All right. And in your hand is a golden cup, man. All your luxuries, all your lust of America. Come get this kind of house. You can have these cars. You got this kind of money. You can do business with us. I mean, your whole allure is so lustrous, Hey, but it's all abomination and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Hey, man. And you are a whore, though. You know, you all kind of philosophies, all different kind of beliefs, and all your democracy and shit. You know, just you're filthy, man. You know, you're the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. You're the abomination of the earth. Okay. Uh, but let me see. I can really be reading. I can really be reading through all of. I can be reading up through all of this. But you know, I pretty much. Oh, you know what? Let me just close it off. I can really read through a lot of that. But right now, let's just close it off on this is Revelation 13 and 9. And if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Hey man, listen, bro. So look, this is the end. You know, hey, this time is coming to an end. Donald Trump, you can't run no more. You know, you read Hebrew Edomites, you cannot run anymore, man. So-called white man, you got to stand strong. You know, stop being a pussy. Go and get into the fight. Go and do what you got to do, man. Just go and do your thing, man. Go on, because the prophecies got to be completed. Stop trying to slow the prophecies down. Just go have your fight, man. Just go complete it, man. Don't run. Don't run. Don't be a coward. Don't be a bitch. Just fuck it. Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall, Esau. Just ball out, man. Fuck it. It's your last hurrah. It's your last big moment. Make it a big moment. Don't cower the pussy down. Hey, go out in a ball blaze of fire. Blaze of fire. You know, be proud of yourself. Be proud of the shit you've done. And you're proud of it now. You walk around proud. You know, you give you give no arms about what you've done. You know, you give a fuck less. You prideful. You stay this way. Be prideful. Don't speak with a forked tongue. Don't be double minded. Don't be unstable. Be stable. Go to war. It's what you do. It's what you made for. This is your big moment. All right. This is the biggest movie that has ever been completed upon the face of this earth. And this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's movie. You have a very huge role at this moment. It's Esau and Jacob, man. You're the bad guy. We're the good guys. Hey, mainly the 144,000. Come on, man. We need you to complete your role. We can't make this movie great if you don't do your job. Do your job. You devil, Satan. You was here to do a job, not to be afraid, not to be in fear, but to do it. Do what you was made to do. You are the destroyer. Go destroy some shit. Do your job. Complete this movie. Let's make it right. Let's make it good. Make this the best ending that's ever been seen. Go out in a blaze of glory, Esau. Go out in a blaze of glory. Have your final moments. Be proud. Be proud. All right. Hey, and with that said, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to Apostle Elder's Great Millstone. Start with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. Shalom to all you Akim in the four corners of the earth. You know, hey, this is Akim. This is the Yaqua from YSO, Yahushua Sanctified Ones. You know, hey man, we out of here, man. We out of here.